Oh, hey guys. Yeah, I didn't get any call. Sorry if I haven't got any calls recent. And well, it's been a while since I've done a comic book review. Particularly, I think a month or two. I don't know. It's been over. So, for those wondering, I haven't done a comic review in like quite some time, and that's because I'm struggling to find a good comic to review. There's a reason why I haven't got any good comic books to review, and I might maybe go through any good comic books I might read, maybe something like maybe DC or Marvel, just to at least do something. I'm also planning to do that Adam With as comic. Excuse me. But I haven't got around doing that comic. There are a few comics I haven't got around reviewing due to, well, there are many reasons why I haven't done the comics. There are a series I may or may not touch on. There's a lot of genres I might do, but I'm only more certain on cut genres I will do. I'm also gonna think about doing any. Okay, so currently I don't have much to cut. I'm also gonna currently think about doing any more reviews of. And there's a lot to talk about for most of it. And yeah, I might do maybe comic book reviews currently. I might do maybe somewhere around comics, like. But currently I don't have any got around doing any really more. I don't have any plans to do much of comic books as of late. So please note, I'm not gonna do as a. I might also do maybe like starting off with doing something that's actually a comic, maybe instead of something I already talked about based on a TV show. I might also go talk about something based on a TV show soon. Maybe like Adventure Time. But for now, I do feel like I want to go do something aside from basically reviewing a lot of comic books. Review something that's based on a TV show, since I got really nothing to do much. So I decided why not to cover, maybe do a video game movie adaptation based on the video game, comic book adaptation of the movie based, and the movie adaptation based on the game. And I decided I wanted to do Angry Birds Flight School. Yeah, the reason why I picked this comic was because I got nothing great for the read, so I need to do something mainly thinking, okay, this may be technically my very first video game comic book review. So let's start with this one. Okay, that was something else. Don't mind any of those. The cover is not that bad. It's okay. Yeah, this is another IDM comic I'm reviewing. And yeah, yes, I do have a history of. Anyway. Oh yeah, before we get into the three comics I'm going to review, I'd like to say, yeah, I watched the movie before and it was okay at best. I didn't really like that much of it. Though, the only complaint I had is I didn't really like much of the arms and legs that the birds were given. It kind of feels, it does not feel like Angry Birds that much. So let's go get all the three stories out of the way. Let's start with the first story. Red in You Got It Backwards. The story starts where Red is just usually the typical angry one. And yeah, I know voice acting also resident. Your hat is on backwards, dummy. Seriously, you should wear like one sec. Oh yeah, I did. I left my hands during this. Keep my breath for that joke. Okay. Guys, like this! This is how you wear your hat backwards! How did I get the joke? Back to the review. Anyways, then we get to another girl writing. Then we get to this woman writing this. Hey, watch where you're going. Yeah, despite you looking backwards. Anyways, we get to a hobo just saying, "Hey buddy, have a couple of dollars, huh?" And Red is suddenly suspicious. What's going on? What's acting all weird? Like, am I living in the opposite world? No! Oh, it's actually celebrate backwards day. Great, another holiday. Just what I need. As it bad as a nice day, or talk like a pirate day, or like two hats day, or eat beef fat 4 times a day. Or it's like, yeah, and yeah, Red is complaining about this holiday. All these holidays, I hate them. Why do we always? Yeah, actually, everyone's confused because everyone thinks he was actually just. Yeah, it's kind of weird how everyone is also confused since everyone is on backwards day. So yeah, it's kind of weird how Red is like confused in this comic. So yeah, after everyone confused him, yes, he thinks that he must love backwards day. Even he likes to also good at pretty much doing negative stuff. Even doing the weirdest backwards thing. It's kind of great. It's kind of funny how really is that he's just doing this mostly all the way backwards. Yeah, even this is a lot funnier. Anyways, we get to, yeah, right. No, this isn't always focused on. We get to Chuck actually celebrating backwards day. Yet. Yeah, this is also perspective. Yeah, we get to Chuck, aka Yellowbird. That if he wants to bake a good tonight. Yeah, then we get to some. Even when we get to some backwards day quotes, he goes into more weirdness to say stuff. And yeah, we get to some weird backwards day. Next we get to aka the strongest bird, has a problem trying to pick up an apple. But the granny helps him. I would like to make a joke about it, but this is an opposite day comic, so I'm going to skip that joke. So that joke I'm gonna make about that joke would probably be pointless since this is opposite day. And then we get to a best guy of opposite day award, and it goes to they went voting, and Red won because he didn't vote. He won the trophy with $1 million. But since it's opposite day, his reward is instead cleaning up. And yeah, and Red cleans up. And so the comic ends with that, so should end. This is thus the end of the comic. The next story. Yeah, by the way, before I go, yeah, the second story is The Garden. Natalie's going to what? So we get to my friends and I are going wildflower hunting exhibit far across the island. While I'm gone, I'm going to need you to take care of the garden. So, who will volunteer? So yeah, basically Matilda asked one of them to go for a ball, telling them to go for an exhibition. And by the way, is anyone also noticing this is the same as one of the few as this? Anywho, Bomb agreed and make sure and also to remind Matilda not to ruin her plan, or else it would probably go, or else you know what's gonna happen. Anyway, so first off, he checked. Anyway, Stella is gonna be. It's been 7 hours since she left, and flowers, bees come there, and basically also tries to go away, but only get stunned. And so it took him 3 and about 100 bee stuns, and yeah, it kind of feels painful, don't you think? And so more of that. After clearing out all the, after the bees just clearing out the weed and all that, yeah, no. So, and also, bomb water the plants. So these are, these are was opening for exactly 6 hours. Well, he wakes up to end up seeing the pond. He realized this was gonna be fine about him and decided what the next morning. It took him a full day. So Matilda a full day for the exhibit. Anyways, Matilda was shocked, and shocked there was a shows, and Matilda was happy about Bob because he basically turned this into a giant water garden. And yeah, and yes, how do you know that I always wanted a water garden? Oh well, a little birdie told me. And Stella winked at the end of the comic, in the second comic. The third story, Dream of Glory, starring Mighty Eagle. Morning in the Pig City. Operation Mighty Eagle is so logo. Launch! Lunch? No, launch! Seriously, how many people were not having lunch? We already had just had lunch. Okay. And so yeah, General Pig decided to go with the plan. And I probably isn't me or just General Pig is quite having two separate mindsets. Like on one hand, he wants to at least go fly to take down my eagle, but the other he has problems, and I don't know what's with this perspective. But actually, we go to the plan's perspective is basically grab Mighty Eagle and then go there. Yeah, we get the idea and grab the eggs, and then that's the invasion. So yeah, they grab the Mighty Eagles, throw coconuts at him because he's immune to that stuff. Anyways, we get to one pig being unconscious, and one pig say, "Can I have his next lunch?" Is he dead or something? If he's really dead, I want to make that for kids. I know, if he's dead, then for kids. Okay, next. After that, we get to Mighty Eagle's tree where he's fighting a bunch of enemies. Meanwhile, in real life, he was sleep fighting, and then we get to one pig singing, "Oh no, my lunchbox! Fanta Pig Patrol!" And it feels like I feel like a Metal Gear Solid reference around here. Am I getting Phantom Pain references again? Oh well. Anyways, we get to 2 points perspectives of the real life and Mighty Eagle's dream, which is actually a great perspective. Yes, even he is great at flying and even taking down enemies. And yeah, this is even he's sleeping. And so the comic ends with him going back, waking up, back in his home and realizing he has been sleepwalking again. And yeah, he never notices that he attacked, and that would never happen. And so he get back to sleep. This comic is okay. Yeah, I do find the stories do kind of. Though the only remark complaint I had is mostly because of the stories kind of. I don't know if these are set mostly in the prequel stage, though I think it may be set mainly somewhere between after. I don't know where where Angry Birds Flight School takes place. I know this takes place within the movie universe. And yeah, even I do like some of the concepts and funny jokes. I do mostly my favorite story so far from this issue is basically Basically, Red, you got it backwards, which is kind of funny how Red, and I do like Red being that kind of looking concept. So yeah, this is one of my favorite comics, and I do recommend you guys checking these out. Now, excuse me, I'm off to do. Excuse me, I feel like I need to go I need to check if what Sony's up to lately. Yeah, by the way, Sony made this film.